Tonight on Beg, Borrow or Steal.
Trust him?
No. Don't trust anyone.
It wasn't going to be my tactic to lie, but I have to resort to devious tactics now.
I think they've realised that I'm not quite as nice a person as I look. Either that, or they haven't realised, in which case they're very foolish.
Hello and welcome to Beg, Borrow or Steal. Ever thought you'd never win big money on a TV quiz show because your general knowledge wasn't up to scratch? Well, think again. Because on this show, it doesn't matter if you don't know the answers, because you're allowed to beg, borrow or steal them from your opponents. You could say this is more about who you know rather than what you know. Here are the 5 people who'll be playing tonight.
My name's Mark, I'm 34 and I'm a project analyst. Quite into Doctor Who and Star Trek. Yes, I'm very much in touch with my inner geek. That's all, folks.
Hi, I'm Marsha. I'm 27 years old. I work in market research and I'm from North London. Quite confident, up for a laugh. Blatantly people that are more attractive than me, but they're no way as cool as I am.
My name is Patrick. I'm from Whitby in North Yorkshire, but I live in Leeds and I'm a VT operator. Quite friendly, fun, loud, smart ass. I've got a good general knowledge. I'm quite confident, I think, but I'm not arrogant.
My name's Lisa, I'm 38 and I work as cabin crew. I suppose I do come across as a bit dizzy and a bit silly, but can be clever when I want to be. You've got to play the game. I can be so evil.
My name's Owen, I'm 27 years old and I'm a civil engineer. I like to think that people think I'm quite a nice bloke, quite honest, open, funny sometimes. I love to watch rugby, a stereotypical Welshman, I think.
So those are our contestants. Currently they're being told the rules of the game, but for you at home, here's a brief explanation. There are 3 rounds. Each round, the contestants compete for £3,000. They are set 4 questions. Whoever can give 4 correct answers wins a share of the money. Could be one person, could be all 5. The aim of the game is to be the player with the most money after 3 rounds. Good general knowledge might earn you respect, but good strategy will make you rich. Their briefing is over. Time for round 1. Now, I'm about to give you 4 questions. OK, remember, if you want to win any money, you need to give me 4 correct answers. OK? Here we go. What type of mammal is a cottontail? What is the principal alcoholic content in a screwdriver cocktail? Arvin Palmer has represented Great Britain in which sport? And what was Agent Scully's first name in the TV series The X-Files? Now, remember, the more people who give all 4 correct answers, the smaller your share of the money. So you may want to be careful about who you trade with. Not everyone's going to be as honest as you. Now, there are 2 trading rooms where you can discuss answers privately with whoever you want. OK?
I need the answer to the mammal one.
I think I know what the mammal one is.
Do
you know?
I
don't know the mammal one.
Anyone know Arvin Palmer?
I know the X-Files one, I'm not sure about sport.
Do you know the sport?
OK,
I
I'll...
love the sport one.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah?
the
Yep.
mammal one? I know the mammal one.
I can have a
And
good
then
guess.
you know the silly one, so we should stay together.
So you think it's rabbits from that?
Yeah, and it sounds like a rabbit.
Are we going to check the... Don't check the other 3 answers together, or do you just want to swap?
Just those 2, I think. I've got an idea what Arvin Palmer is, but I'm not positive.
Well, I was thinking golf for Arvin Palmer as well, actually.
Yeah, because he designed the golf course, isn't he? Did Palmer do? But
I don't know.
it's got an L in it.
It's certainly the first thing that cropped into my head when I saw that.
Yeah.
I can't think what else a cottontail could be. Rabbit was the first thing I thought of. It sounds like something fluffy.
Right.
Did you have any thoughts?
Are you positive on the screwdriver one?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you want to tell me what that is?
No.
What about the screwdriver cocktail?
That's vodka.
Vodka. I was kind of thinking vodka. Vodka or gin.
So, Scully's first name?
Is Diane.
Diane Scully.
Diane Scully.
Is that it then?
I think so.
Don't discuss anything about later in the show, or...?
I will say that for later round.
No problem. That's fine.
I would have thought I'd have heard of Armand Palmer.
Yeah, I do as well.
I've kind of vaguely heard of him. I was thinking either golf or motor racing.
So, Remember, they need to get all 4 correct answers to win a share of the money. Let's call them in. Well, Mark, I'm about to take your 4 answers. Don't worry, because the contestants outside won't be able to hear them. I'm not going to tell you whether you've got them wrong or right, but the viewers at home will be able to see. OK?
OK.
Can I take your answers, please?
Rabbit, vodka, golf, Dana.
Have you seen the X-Files movie, Mark?
I have seen the X-Files movie. I've also watched all the episodes. So I know very well that it's Dana.
Diane Scully.
Diane Scully.
Do you think they believed you?
I think not. I'm pretty sure that they've worked out that I fed them the wrong answer there.
OK, what's your strategy?
Divide and conquer. Seed dissent. Make sure nobody trusts anyone. I think they've realised that I'm not quite as nice a person as I look. Either that, or they haven't realised, in which case they're very foolish.
Will you be upset if you don't win?
Devastated, absolutely. I'm here to win.
And if you do win, what will you do with the money?
Oh, just blow it on a foreign holiday, something like that.
Somewhere warm?
Just, yeah, somewhere where I can wear some more of these gorgeous Hawaiian shirts of mine. Buy some more.
Yeah, as far away as possible, that would be nice. Lisa, can I take your 4 answers, please?
Yeah, marsupial, vodka, golf, and Diane.
Which ones aren't you sure about?
The sport question and the mammal question. Mark gave me the answer to the Scully question, but I'm hoping he's given me the right answer.
Do you trust him?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Do you think you're a convincing liar?
I do want to play a little bit dirty. When I feel confident about an answer, I might have to give the wrong answer. It's a smile, you see. It's done with a smile.
Marsha, can I take your answers, please?
Rabbit, vodka, motor racing, Diane.
Did you know the Scully answer before you started trading?
I knew that it would ring a bell once I'd heard it, but I'd forgotten.
And you got that answer from Mark?
Yes.
You trust him?
No. Don't trust anyone.
You were quite quiet in that trading round, weren't you? Is that part of your
I
strategy?
didn't know any of it.
Right. Wasn't a strategic decision, didn't have anything to say.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Owen, can I take your answers, please?
Rabbit, vodka, tennis, Dana.
You teamed up with Patrick quite swiftly. Why did you choose him?
I don't know whether I trust him or not. Are you positive on the screwdriver one?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you want to tell me what that is?
No.
He sort of suggested that we go together, whether it's because he thought that I knew the one that he needed, or whether he just wanted to suss me out, or I don't know yet. I'm quite happy with the answer he's given, although it could be a complete lie and I wouldn't know.
Patrick, can I take your answers, please?
Yep. Rabbit. Gin. Tennis. Dana.
What's your strategy, Patrick?
Mainly just to get them all right first time, and then if I get a chance to stitch other people up without them knowing it, so that they trust me.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
So, only one person, that's Owen, gave me all 4 correct answers, meaning that he gets the full £3,000 for himself and takes an early lead. Now, in this game, you're never told what the answers were and what your totals are, but what I am going to tell you is that only one of you gave me 4 correct answers in that round, so that one person has had £3,000 added to their total. OK, time for round 2. Who was exiled to the island of Elba in April 1814? At the start of a game of chess, how many pieces does each player have? Passover is a spring festival in which religion? And Pure and Simple was a UK #1 hit for which band in 2001? Good luck.
I don't know the Alba question. The exile.
I know the Alba, but I don't know the
Do
Passover.
you know the Alba one?
I know Passover one.
Yep, I know the chess one.
Would you like to swap?
Yeah.
Sure.
Excellent.
I'll come with you. I know the Passover one if you could.
What?
Chess.
Chess one, I think it's 12. I think it's 24. Is it? Is it 12 across? Each line is 2 lines, isn't it?
It's 2 lines, yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Think-
the chess one.
I think the board's... Is the board...
So
what,
it's a
12 by
square.
12? Is it as much as that?
How many would that be?
That'd be, what, 144 squares? That can't be that, can it? Anyway, it's how many pieces, isn't it? So it'd be,
Yeah.
what, 2 rows of 12? 24 pieces.
Which is the one you needed? The Exile.
Yes.
That's Louis XV.
Louis, how do you know that?
Because the 14th was the one they beheaded, so the 15th had to... He was exiled to...
And how do you know
Albert.
it?
It's just one of those random things I know.
Louis XV.
Sorry, I couldn't give you a better explanation. It's just one of those things you
just
know. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Passover. It's Jewish.
It's Jewish, is it?
Yeah.
I had a feeling it was Jewish, but I didn't... I'm not big on religions, so...
What's the Alba?
Napoleon.
I think it is Napoleon.
That sounds pretty good.
As long as you're not lying to me.
No, well, same with you.
I could tell you the story of it behind the Passover. but
That's the
probably
thing,
don't have time,
I've got nothing to back mine up with.
Yeah,
That's just
I
one
know.
of
Well,
those
that's why I'm
things.
a bit suspicious of you.
Yeah. Well, you've got every right to be, but it's...
But Louis XV.
yes.
Okay, I can't forget that. Just go out there, I'll forget it.
What's pure and simple?
Whatever you do, whatever you say, pure and simple.
Come on, you know that.
Do, 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 do.
Is it? You know,
was
pop idol, pop stars.
The band,
Hearsay.
you say.
Alliances could be dangerous.
Yeah. Especially over so few rounds. And
Yeah,
you could easily get messed around in the final, so...
yeah. And I can easily say, oh, yeah, okay, I'll listen to you, and then you just
Yeah.
stab me in the back.
You're worrying me now.
Like, tell me it's Louis XV, but it's actually Louis XIV or something like that.
No, Louis XIV was the one who was executed.
What about the other 13?
Oh, I haven't got a clue.
Okay.
So,
Chess one, no, I'm not convinced about chess
Do you
one.
think it might be too much?
10 by 10?
Remember, as before, they need to get all 4 correct answers to win a share of the money. Let's see how they get on.
Napoleon, 24, Judaism, hearsay. So got an answer off Patrick, but I'm debating whether he's given me the right answer.
Do you trust Patrick?
I'm not sure.
What do you think of Mark singing?
Not very good.
Lisa's a big fan of your singing.
Is she? Yeah, she gave away that one. Completely gave away that answer.
Did you not know it?
Oh, of course I did. Hearsay, yes.
How's it go again?
Whatever you say, wherever you go, pure and simple. I normally get the words wrong as well as singing it badly.
You know it all, don't you?
Yeah.
And you know
I've got the album.
And you know the dance moves. Mark, can I take your answers, please?
Napoleon. 16. Jewish. Hearsay.
There was a lot of chat going on about that chess answer, wasn't there?
Oh, that was a load of rubbish.
I think it's 12. I think it's 24. Is it? Is it 12 across? Each line is 2 lines, isn't it?
It's 2 lines, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe anyone believes there were really 12 pieces along a row or 10 or any of that. It was obviously 8 by 8, but again, I think people were just testing each other out there.
How well do you think you're doing so far, Mark?
I'd like to think that I might be in the joint lead at this point, so I'm pretty confident.
Who do you think you'll be sharing the lead with?
Possibly with Marsha. She's playing it very cool. I think she sussed that I fed a wrong answer in the first round, which is why she wasn't in with me again, whereas Lisa appears to have fallen into my trap.
It's like a black widow spider, aren't you?
Napoleon. 16. Judaism. Hearsay.
There was a lot of dispute about that chess question in your trading room, wasn't there?
Yeah. I think it's 16.
It's not what you said in there, was it?
No.
Were you trying to lead them up the garden path?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. Mark probably knows, I think, and Lisa might think 24 is too much.
Louis XV, 16 pieces, Judaism, hearsay.
One of your favourites?
Oh, yes. Yeah, big fan.
You're lying to me, aren't you?
No, they are actually. My mum's a big fan. So they are actually a band that I've heard of.
You look happy?
I don't think I'm the one who got all the answers right in the last round.
What mistake do you think you made in the first round?
I think the question with Mulder, I rushed it and it was Dana Scully and Fox Mulder, so I think I may have got it the wrong way round.
Owen, can I take your answers, please?
Napoleon, 16, Judaism, hearsay.
How's your French history, Owen?
I felt really guilty doing that. That's Louis XV.
Lee, how do you know that?
Because the 14th was the one they beheaded, so the 15th he was exiled to
And how do you know
Albert.
it?
It's just one of those random things I know. I can't afford to drop money by giving somebody else the right answers. It wasn't going to be my tactic to lie, but after I've messed the first round up, I have to resort to devious tactics now. And I feel awful doing it, because she seems really nice.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
So, in that round, Patrick, Mark and Owen managed to give me all 4 correct answers. That means they split the £3,000 between them, which is, of course, £1,000 each. Let's see what that has done to the overall totals. Owen is holding on to the lead with just 1 round of trading to go. OK, I can tell you that 3 of you managed to give me 4 correct answers in that round. That means 3 of you have split the money and have added £1,000 each to your total. OK, it's time for round 3. The island of Madagascar is located in which ocean? Which revolutionary does Gael Garcia Bernal play in the 2004 film The Motorcycle Diaries? In 2004, Bradley Wiggins won an Olympic gold in which sport? And who became British Prime Minister for the 2nd time in 1951?
I need help with the Madagascar question.
I need
I can help you with that.
Anyone know sport? Pretty sure on
Let's
the
swap. Yeah?
ocean.
Yeah, I know that.
Film, definitely no.
You definitely know that, but we'll do that.
All right then, cool. And the Prime Minister, got a decent idea, but
Right,
not
I've got
sure.
an idea.
What's the sport? Bradley Wiggins.
Sailing.
Is it sailing? Is he
Sailing.
English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got it in
I
there,
thought it was something to do
wasn't
with water. I thought it was either that or swimming.
it? It was the kind of yachting class,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
He did.
If I tell the Prime Minister, you tell me the Madagascar one, and then should we do it like that?
Okay, as long as you definitely tell me both.
I definitely know.
Otherwise, I'll punch you.
Fair
Pretty
enough.
hard.
Okay.
No, okay, go on.
Prime Minister one is definitely Winston Churchill.
Okay.
He won the war, basically, and then was voted in again for his 2nd term, because the war finished in 45.
Okay. The island of Madagascar is in the Indian Ocean.
Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
The Motorcycle Diaries.
Is it Fidel Castro?
I think it's Fidel Castro.
Yeah,
I know it's
I just think revolutionary. It's a Spanish name. It's like
Yeah, and
it's Cuban and
island of Madagascar. It is. Pretty certain it's the Indian,
yeah.
isn't it?
And the Prime
Yeah.
Minister was that. I think that might be.
Clement Attlee.
Sport. It's rowing. I think he's one of the ones in the boat with. Was the one that's won for Pinsent. I think he's one of the crew there.
Right.
No, the X-Files question.
Yeah.
Did it ask for Fox Mulder or did it ask for Dana Scully?
It was Scully. Dana!
Oh.
Oh, no!
I don't know whether I'm supposed to say answers or not.
I said Diane! So it definitely wasn't me. It definitely wasn't me that won.
For a while there, I thought I thought I was supposed to have said Fox.
Right, I'm going to kill him. He told me the wrong answer.
I've given something away now, have I?
No.
Who was that?
That was Mark.
Mark.
Mark,
Oh, right, when it comes to the final then.
Yeah,
That was
Mark's
the-
dodgy, yeah.
Motorcycle Diaries.
No, who's the
Never
guys
even
on the
heard of it.
T-shirts with the beret on?
Oh,
the
Che
student.
Che
Che
Guevara.
Yeah.
Getting tense. Don't forget, they need to get all 4 correct answers to win a share of the money. Let's call them in.
Well, I think that Mark gave me a wrong answer earlier. Knowingly.
Really?
Yeah.
He's trying to mislead you?
Yes. I kill him after the show.
You said you were going to punch Owen.
Yeah, well, just having one of those days.
Shall I warn him or shall I let you
No.
surprise him? OK. Marsha, can I take your answers, please?
Indian Ocean, Che Guevara, rowing, Winston Churchill.
Indian, Che Guevara, cycling, Winston Churchill.
Now, Marsha has threatened to punch you
No.
if you lie to her.
No, she threatened to punch me if I didn't give her the second answer. Which is the same sort of thing, I suppose, but...
You might be also pleased to hear that Marsha's also threatened to punch Mark.
Right. That makes me feel a lot better. So one of us is going to get a punch at the end of the show anyway.
Or both of you.
Yes, probably. Yeah, quite possibly.
Indian, Fidel Castro, cycling, Winston Churchill.
Were you being honest out there?
I was being pretty desperate out there. Well, apart from the Prime Minister question, where I decided to lead them astray with Clement Attlee. But that was a very hard round for me.
Who do you think's won?
I'm going to hope it's me. Yeah, and I think I might just have scraped it.
Indian Ocean, Che Guevara, cycling, and Clement Attlee.
You trust the other two you were trading with, Mark and Patrick?
I did tell them a wrong answer, which I'm hoping they've fallen for.
What's the sport? Bradley Wiggins.
Sailing.
Is it sailing? Is he English?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm not sure whether they'll go with that. But it would have been a bonus if I'd have known the Prime Minister one, which if I'd been confident about that, because I think I would have got all four right, but I'm not sure about the Prime Minister one.
Did you take anyone else's advice on that?
I took Mark's. I don't know whether he's playing the game or not, whether he told me a wrong answer in return, I'm not sure.
Indian Ocean, Che Guevara, sailing, Clement Attlee.
Do you trust Mark and Lisa?
I have a tendency to trust Lisa more, but maybe that's just an act and she's very good at it.
Who do you think's won?
Mark or Lisa, maybe, I think. I'm not sure. I'd like to say myself, but I'd be wrong.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, there was only one person who gave me all four correct answers. That was Owen. That means he takes all of the £3,000 from this round too, and it means he is tonight's overall winner with £7,000. Remember, at this point, no one has any idea how much money they have. Let's go and deliver the good news. Listen up, folks. I can tell you that in that last round, only one of you gave me all four correct answers, which means that that person has taken the £3,000 for themselves. Right, that was your last chance to win any money. The 3 rounds are now over, and I can tell you that just one of you will be going through to the final to play for their cash. With a total of £7,000, that person is Owen. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Surprised?
Very surprised, yeah.
OK, you've earned the right to play in tonight's final. It'll decide how much of that £7,000 you're actually going to be taking home.
OK.
Owen, how are you feeling?
Not too bad, a little bit nervous.
Well, you've done pretty well so far. You've accumulated £7,000. I'm going to ask you 4 more questions. If you can give me 4 correct answers, you'll take home all of the money.
OK.
Michael Owen joined which football club in August 2004? Which Oscar-winning actor is the lead singer in 30 Odd Foot of Grunts? Which toy company takes its name from the Danish for play well? And Dead Cert and The Edge are novels by which former jockey? What's going through your mind?
Dead Cert and The Edge, I'll have to guess a jockey there. And 30 Odd Foot of Grunts. I can't remember which actor it is that sings in a band.
OK, Owen, can I take your answers, please?
Real Madrid. Keanu Reeves. Lego. And Peter Scudamore.
Well, Owen, I can tell you that you managed to give me 2 correct answers. I'm now going to give you the opportunity to try and get the answers you need from your opponents. OK, what you must now do is choose someone from in there to help you get the answers to the questions you don't know. Whoever you choose will get a share of your winnings, whether they know all the answers or not. They've heard everything so far, so I'll now let you speak to them so you can decide who you're going to pick.
I know movies, I'm in a book club, and I know exactly which jockey it is. There's not many who've written books.
No, I know it as well.
I know what it is. Come on, Owen.
4 out of 4.
Trust me.
My problem is I feel really bad because I lied to Marsha twice. Perhaps it's sexist, but just trying to think about it, the jockey one.
I know the jockey one. Don't pick me, I know the jockey one.
Go for Mark.
Do a lot of betting.
Mark, will you please come and join us on the bench, please?
I'm confident about this.
Well, Mark, you've made it to the final, eventually, but the big question is, can you be any help? Now, Mark, if you give us 4 correct answers now, you'll both go home with £3,500. OK, Mark, can I take your 4 answers, please?
Real Madrid, Russell Crowe, Lego, Dick Francis.
Well, Mark and Owen, I can tell you that you have both won £3,500. Well done.
Cheers, mate. Well done. Nicely done.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good stuff. So, join us next time when 5 more contestants will have to beg, borrow or steal from each other to win thousands of pounds. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Time now for our 5 contestants to watch the show and find out what really happened.
So, Scully's first name?
Is Diane.
Diane Scully.
Diane Scully.
Oh, no.
So you are a good liar.
Believed him.
There was a danger that we were all going to be really nice and friendly with each other, and I wanted to stir that up a bit because I thought that would work in my favour.
That's Louis the 15th.
Wait, how do you know that?
Because the 14th was the one they beheaded, so the 15th had to... He was exiled to...
And how do you know it?
It's just one of those random things I know.
Mark duped me in the first round, and then Owen duped me in the second and third rounds. And I was completely honest to all of them.
It's pretty bad, really, because Marsha, I think, is a very honest person. She's a very nice person, and I felt awful, especially the second round. I thought it was a necessity to do it. And to do it again in the third round, I felt really bad then. But not bad enough that I wouldn't take the money again and do exactly the same thing again if I had to.
Whatever you do, whatever you say, you're answer.
Come on, you know that.
I might not have won, but I've still got my dignity.
I'm just hoping that that's going to get cut out. I'm hideously embarrassed about that.
I thought he was like super serious until I saw him singing that Hearsay song. And now I just think he's slightly ridiculous.
Come on, Owen.
4 out of 4.
Trust me.
I was just kind of waving 4 fingers at him right the way through, and I was pretty sure that if I just kept on waving 4 fingers that would kind of get the message home that I knew 4 answers. And thankfully it paid off.